stage. You ought to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believed. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process. What could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your ass, there's lots you can do. You wanna learn something and watch how I move, but they don't wanna do shit. They wanna be spoon-fed like a little baby. That shit is crazy, boy. Change up your mindset. I get 3 days worth of work done in just one. 727 mindset is the hustle for us. You get it?
Hey, I'm Alex Corona.
And I'm Jamie Burks.
And today, the 727 podcast is coming at you from our rental car here in Plano, Texas. We're heading over to our Apex headquarters, and we didn't want to miss a podcast for you guys. What are we talking about today, Jamie?
Today, we are talking about how good is your word on the streets, and actually in every aspect of your life. How good is your word, and do you keep it?
Definitely. Is your word bond? You know, Jamie and I are the type of people, when we tell you we're going to do something, we're going to do it. We don't need signed paperwork. We don't need, your lawyers to look at it and the judge to give us an order. Doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. As soon as I shake your hand or I tell you over the phone that I'm going to do something, you better believe it. It's going to be done. Or if I accept your deal or I accept your price, or if I tell you I'm going to sell you something, or if I'm going to buy something, I'm going to buy it. Even if I lose money, if I tell you that I'm going to buy it or I'm going to sell it, it's a done deal. You don't got to check with me twice. You don't got to, call me again. It's done.
So you do what you say you're going to do.
100% of the time.
Sounds like a super fundamental thing, but you have no idea how sometimes rare it is. And I'm sure you've had people in your social lives and business world and things like that say they're going to do something and flip the script last minute. Not good.
Especially when they agree to something. They agree that they're going to take this price, they're going to pay this commission, they're going to, we do estimates on different things, around the house. If they're going to say that they're going to pay us, it's a done deal. They're supposed to pay us. We're not supposed to have this conversation anymore. After they agree, that conversation is over. The worst part is this. Just this week, we had a client that we had already agreed on everything. There's nothing. Not only did we agree on everything, we took a beating to agree on everything, and we agreed on it. We were okay with it. And, our goal is to continue to be their realtor for life and continue to do business. And that's the goal, with every one of our clients. We're building relationships that are not just for one deal. It's not transactional. It's forever. And this client, after, he tried to sell the home and they couldn't get it done, and they had other people trying to help them and they couldn't get it done. So they gave us the hardest job in the world to get it handled. And what happened? We got it done. And then the second we got it done, all they could do was count our money. Well, how much are you making? How much are you making out of this? This was talked about from the very beginning. This was not a surprise. This was not something that they didn't expect. What they didn't expect is for us to get the job done. That's what they didn't expect. And as soon as we got it done, everything started backpedaling. Oh, wait a second. Oh, my lawyer. Oh, hold on a second. I got to check it out. I got to wait. I got to tomorrow, the next day. That stuff gets real old. Every single day when we have to start having answers for other people that, hey, it's tomorrow. Money waits for nobody. And we need to move as fast as humanly possible. We can't be waiting until tomorrow to get the job done, especially when we got asked to do something that was difficult and we made it happen. And now you can't believe that it got done. And now you don't want to pay for the job. And then want to try to negotiate the price after we've already agreed on it. And not only agreed on it, it was a bunch of us that talked about it. Everybody was on the same page. And now you want half off. So I kind of explained it to him like this. I said, how would you like for you to do a job for me? Let's say it was a $30,000 job. After you do the job, I say, hey, you know what? I only got 15. I'm only going to pay you half. No, it doesn't work like that. I don't know where the hell they thought that was okay, or, that could even happen. Like I tell my people, once we have this conversation, I never want to have this conversation again. It's very important that you guys man up, and if you say you were going to do something, do it. Once I explained it to them, and I explained it to them in, 3 different ways, they finally understood, and, everything was okay after that. But, don't have to have these conversations 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times. Once it's had, it's over. You know what your part of the job is going to be. You know what my part of the job is going to be. Let's go get it together.
Absolutely. I do, throughout the course of my business, I do paperwork really because of losses that I have to, and because I took for granted for a long time that people operated the same way. I took for granted that people were keeping their word. If they said that they would do something, that they were going to do it. And of course, lo and behold, I got burned a bunch of times. So then I thought to myself, you know what? Looks like I need to put stuff in paper in black and white. And that just sucks that it has to be that way. But if there's any good advice to you as a business person, there is no more credibility that you're going to have as if you keep your word, if you're credible, if you say you're going to do something, do it. And absolutely, you're going to end up seeing that you're going to get more business. You're going to build more trust, more relationships. It's just something that has to be done.
If you guys are going to partner with somebody, it's very important to write everything down. Whose roles are going to be what? What is your job going to be? Write it all down. Everybody understands that. Go over every single part line by line so everyone understands what is my part here in this deal? What is your part here in this deal? That way it never has to be talked about again. And that way you guys can go and get it. You know, don't worry about the money that's going up in somebody else's pocket. Don't count their chips. Don't count your chips. Your chips aren't even to be counted until the very end. So, you know, there's a lot to do from the beginning to the end. And the most important thing is to get the job done.
Provide clarity and keep your word.
Absolutely. I had another guy this week. He wants to partner with me on doing some rehabs and buying some properties. Not a problem. And that's exactly what I told him. Here, as long as everybody understands their job role and what your job is going to be, what my job is going to be, at the end of the day, we're going to split the profits and it doesn't matter. You know, as long as everybody agrees, everybody's 100%. And most importantly, everybody has clarity of what's going on. What's the problem?
I have no problem putting anything in writing because I know I'm going to keep my word. So to me, I'll sign off on whatever. I'll sign off on my word.
Absolutely. So here we are. We just made it to Apex headquarters. We got to go. We got a long day of training today so that we could bring you guys more nuggets. So that way you guys can learn a little bit more from us and hopefully help you move the needle.
See you next time.
Alex Corona.
Jamie Burks.
Coming at you from our truck here, Dodge Ram rental truck here in Plano, Texas. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Have a great day.
I'ma need you all to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believed. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process. What could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off